The Mujahidat of Ordinary Fridays. On an ordinary Friday, the Bangsamoro man prays at the masjid and comes home to a house well kept, with children well fed, with a wife not so well rested. On an unordinary Friday, a virus attacks the world and the Bangsamoro man cannot pray at the masjid. His wife, however, operates as usual. He is safe inside a home that is still well kept, with children still well fed, with a wife still not well rested. When people think of the Moro, a word born from years of struggle, they think of soldiers, they think of men, they think of war. They say war is a conflict that has caused 1,000 deaths or more. They say to be a Moro of the Bangsa is to be a fighter. They say to be a fighter is to be a man. Women are nurturers, they say, caregivers. But I wonder, when a virus kills 150,000 people, is this not a war? I wonder, in a present where everyone is required to stay at home, does not the woman, so accustomed to being the daily frontliner, now become the fighter of her household? I wonder if people realize that this quarantine is but another version of the everyday battlefields wherein our women are already veterans, that both wars and pandemics have always affected women more than men, that to be a woman is to already be at risk, not just by disease, but by unequal opportunities, unequal access, inequality itself. I wonder when will people realize that the Bangsamoro woman has been fighting all her life, that this pandemic is but a war with narrower walls, and yes, every man fights, every woman cares, but the woman of the Bangsa knows there has never been a difference between the two. That her every rakaat in prayer is to pick up arms, her every takbir a general's call, her every inshallah for her family's safety a war song. With every ablution, she disinfects also her shelter, every trip to the grocery a comrade's sacrifice, every meal she puts on the table her army's rations. That in times like this, the Bangsamoro woman is the strongest soldier a family can have, not because she has conquered more wars, but because she has surmounted more walls, underestimated because of her religion, her culture, her gender, because she can only be brought to her knees in sujud and never defeat. That she, strong and beautiful and versatile, she cannot be reduced to just being a wife or a mother. She is as beautiful in home clothes as she is in a PPE, a social worker's uniform, or behind a vendor stall. When the crisis ends, they will sing praises of their men's valiant deeds, but what will ring in my ears is my mother's quiet Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, for one more ordinary Friday, where the Bangsamoro man can come home to a house well kept, to children well fed, and behind it all, a Bangsamoro woman.